Hey everybody, and thank you very much for checking back in with my video blog on success tips going from being unemployed, overweight, and broke to a place of financial prosperity, good income, being in shape, and hopefully having some financial stability down the road. This is phase one of the first 55 days, and if you've been following my blogs every day, you know that I provide useful information, tips, some ideas, things that I'm going through to help get myself out of this situation, as well as books that I'm reading that I highly recommend to you as you go through to try to help you out of it. The whole point of this video blog, the whole reason I'm doing it is I have a past in coaching and consulting, and I just felt like even though I'm not gainfully employed right now that I could use my skills from that previous occupation to help people be better, to help help you out of your position, and also to help myself out and to learn the things that I've forgotten, or I should say relearn them, and to move forward. What I want to talk about today on day 39 is I want to talk about visualization. You've probably heard a lot about visualization, or at least in books that you've read, people have said it's very important. And visualization by definition is the act of forming an image or picture in your mind. It's simply allowing your mind to see whatever it is that you're trying to think of and see. And when you form that image in your mind, you are doing the act of visualization. Now, visualization, as you may have heard, is very effective in many forms, and or I should say very effective for many reasons. Astronauts, when they train to go on to out into space, Dennis Waitley, Dr. Waitley, had developed a program with the neural NLP or whatever it stands for, I'm not sure, but I know that it was basically making the astronauts think of everything that they would have to do as though they were really doing it, but they were sitting in a room in a chair visualizing the steps, and it actually helped them with their performance. He then took that technique and brought it to Olympians and helped the U.S. Olympics team excel tremendously by practicing visualization. And a lot of business books and business organizers, a lot of people that are coaches, consultants, mentors, things like that, have used visualization techniques to help people be better at whatever their occupation is. And so it is really important, and I have to admit I used to do it daily, and I had a real regular routine in the morning when I was working. I'd wake up and I'd come in and have my cup of coffee, and one of the first things I'd do is I would go through my visualization board, which, by the way, is back here. And you can see, it'd be tough to see the pictures, but it's everything that I find that I wanted to have in my life. And I did this visualization board, and it has, somebody, I put my face on an actor who was in shape, just to try to motivate myself to eat better and to get in shape, which isn't happening right now, but it will soon. There's, material items, boats, houses, cars, clothes, watches, and then there's friends and people, groups of people having fun, groups of people in the water, standing up, jumping out of the water, just to kind of remind me that I need to visualize to have a fun life as well as a work life. Has a picture of my wife and I, a picture of me relaxing, fishing, doing a lot of the hobbies and things that I really enjoy. So it's not just about monetary gain, and I think a lot of people misunderstand that. They think visualization is just about techniques, about like improving a golf swing or something like that, that you visualize the swing, and although that's true and it is extremely helpful, visualization can be more than just that. It can actually be a way for you to put yourself on a better track mentally in your subconscious mind of where you want to go. And so one of the things I want to get better at is I want to get back to doing a daily routine of visualization. I haven't in a long time, and I have to tell you, when I did do the visualization, things happened. I mean, I met my wife. I was in great shape. I was going to the gym. I was training for half marathons. I had nice things, and had good cash flow and a great income, and felt like it really did help push me in the right direction. And unfortunately, it's like anything that we do that might work for a while, we get kind of complacent and we stop doing it, and the next thing you know, the results follow. So I want to encourage you, if you haven't created a visualization board, to do one. My wife and I are actually going to redo this one, because most of these things on here are things that I put on there from before I had met her. And now that we've been married, going on a couple of years married, we decided that it would be good for us to put things together, visualizations of what we want, pictures of what we want to visualize for together as a couple. So I encourage you to do it. It works. And sit down at least once a day, close your eyes, look at the visualization board, picture whatever it is that you're looking at, and close your eyes and imagine having it, and that you actually own it, that you're in it, that you're driving it, that you're living in the house of your dreams, that you're doing those fun activities that you want to do, that you have great relationships and all of that. A book that I I want to recommend, and I'm sure you've heard of Norman Vincent Peale, but Norman Vincent Peale wrote books on positive thinking, and he also wrote this book on the power of positive imaging. And basically, positive imaging is positive visualization. And in it, he gives a lot of tips and ideas and stories about people that have used visualization to do all kinds of things, from healing sickness to wealth, establishing wealth, coming from poverty, to everything. So I want to encourage you to check it out, and check back in again today or tomorrow for day 40, and have a great week.